Let's just check you low. Hello, good evening, Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, the rest of the world. It's your favorite girl, Energytae. I hope you're doing great. It's another Friday evening, and you cannot tell by looking at me what I've been through because the traffic as I was coming was ridiculous, as per usual. But today's one was extra ridiculous. But hey, what's most important is that I'm here and I made it, and I'm happy to be here. Yes, I'm happy to see all of you who are watching me on Instagram. Those of you who are listening to me live on the radio. How you doing? How was your day? I hope it was cool. Mine was work, work, work. But here I'm back to my favorite time of the day. So yay! So today we're gonna be talking about material things. But before we do that, let me hit you up with this song by Mr. Cutie himself, Banky W, Mr. Capable. Enjoy. This is an oldie but a goodie. I'm a big boy. What you go see new Bentley? Bentley. I'm a big boy. I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl. Longer. Oh. Welcome back to Energy Unscripted. Like I said, we're going to be talking about material things this evening. So, I mean, in the last couple of weeks, I've been talking about subjects that are kind of closely related. I talked about fake life the other day, how you got to fake it till you make it. I talked about, classism. Then today I'm talking about material things. Well, shout out to people who are watching me on Instagram. Hi Rhoda, hi Wumi B, hi Barajet, hi everybody. So basically today we're going to be talking about material things. Now, I have a bad habit. Let me just confess now because let it not shock you when you find out I have a bad habit. I'm very forgetful about my personal belongings. Now, what do I mean by forgetful about my personal belongings? I can literally go somewhere. Maybe the only thing I've not forgotten somewhere is my phone. I can leave anything anywhere. I can leave my bag. I can leave an extra pair of shoes. I can leave my wig. I can leave anything anywhere because for some reason, material things don't mean so much to me. Now, don't get it twisted. I love the fine things of life. I love to look good, smell nice, wear nice clothes, all of that. But the truth is that I'm a bit indifferent to material things. I'm big on experiences. Now, if you're in my close circle or you're my personal friend, you will know this about me. I'm very big on experiences. I want to sit in a circle with my friends and gist. Hey, if you just tell me you have gist of me, all my body will do me gish gish. I want to sit in a circle with my friends and gist. I want to go and do sip and paint with my niece and nephew. I want to go to the beach with kids. I want to go for a program somewhere. I want to experience life more than to own things. That's how I feel because you see, the funny thing about material things is no matter how expensive it is, no matter how fine it is, there's going to be a newer model next year. Now, I'm not talking about things that have sentimental value. Some things have sentimental value, right? Maybe something that was passed down to you by your grandmother or your dad that has passed. There are things that we own that have sentimental value. So I understand those things. I'm talking about the fact that some people will give their last cover to buy the latest iPhone that costs more than I don't know what, but to buy the latest iPhone that costs 1 point something million naira, 2 point something million naira, some people will give their left leg to be able to buy the latest wig. Some people will give their, do you understand what I mean? Some people are very big on, Oh, I have to have the latest this or the latest that or the latest gold chain or the latest car or the latest whatever it is. Guess what? It's only the latest today. By tomorrow, there's something else that came out after it or the next year, and it's no longer the latest model. So my point is, I'm really not so big on material things because they're fleeting. Wigs are fleeting, clothes are fleeting. No matter how nice this dress is, one day it will tear or it will get old and you can't wear it anymore. But you see, the thing about experiences is that you will take experiences with you for the rest of your life. For example, a few weeks ago, I went to a book signing by Chimamanda Adichie, and I met Chimamanda, and I was like so excited. Oh my God, I met Chimamanda. I made her laugh. We had a short conversation, and it's an experience that I'll take with me for the rest of my life. Her books are great, and that's fine, but meeting her, that's an experience that I'll take with me for the rest of my life. So that's how I feel about experiences as opposed to material things. Okay, my friend is coming to join me in the studio. She's a bit shy because she's a photographer and a videographer, so she's used to being behind the camera. So she may not talk much. Me, I'm tired. I've been telling her things, but that's by the way. So my point is that as an individual, as a person, all my friends know that I'm always leaving my things somewhere. They are tired of me. They literally set up a committee that if I go somewhere with them, they are going to be like, Energy, check whether you left something behind. Check your this, check your that. The only thing I've not left behind is my phone and my car because I think there are two things that I need at any point. But apart from my phone and my car, I can leave anything behind. Oh yes, and my daughter. I've never left my daughter anywhere because she's worth more than all the gold to me. Okay, so if you're watching on Instagram, say hi to my friend Amanjoa. She's pretty shy, so I don't know. Anyway, so my point is, what do you think about how I feel about experiences and material things? A lot of people are okay. Imagine you're on air. Say hi to Lagos, Africa, Nigeria, the rest of the
Hi
world.
Lagos, hi Africa.
She's shy. As in, it's so amazing that she's shy. She's so shy. Oh my goodness.
That's so shy in real life. Oh.
Anyway, so I feel that material things are fleeting and they will pass. So I'm not very big on them, but I'm very big on experiences. Going to places, being with people that I care about. Because there's something that I always tell people. I tell people that when you're on your deathbed, and everybody will go one day, whether you go like Elijah through the air or I don't know, but when you're on your deathbed and hopefully you're surrounded by people you love, I promise you, you're not going to be discussing your house in Banana Island or your house in San Francisco or your house in the UK. I promise you, you're not going to be thinking about the Rolls Royce that you're going to leave behind. You're probably going to be talking about, oh, maybe you are old and you have great grandkids. Oh, do you remember that time that I went to Disneyland with XYZ and then he poured ice cream on his nose and everyone was laughing? Do you remember that time we went on the merry-go-round and he threw up all over the place? Do you remember that time that his belt fell out and his shorts fell down? I promise you, when you're lying in your final moments, you are not going to be thinking about your material things. You'll be thinking about your house in Banana Island or the shoes that you just bought, the Louis Vuitton shoes you just bought. You're probably going to be more interested in remembering the good times that you experienced in your life. Omacho, what do you think?
Me, I'm a material.
She just confessed.
I'm a
She's a
material.
material girl.
Please, bring all those things. Bring
Okay.
them. This me, but for me, I'm a gadget kind of person.
Oh,
I
she's a
love
material girl. She
gadgets.
said it. She
Oh
said it.
God, I love gadgets. Some of my friends they used to tell me that I use my children's school fees to buy gadgets. That if I see a camera shirt, I'll buy it.
Yeah, well,
that's
that's in
that's to
line with
tell
your
you. Yes,
passion.
I love. So I
And
love
so that's
gadgets.
a bit different because when it's something you're passionate about and using to make money, I can
But
understand.
it's not that I can go crazy about it. So, like I don't follow the trend. Oh.
Okay, you
I'm
according to
not.
how it's useful to you.
Yes, like according to how it's useful for
So it's
me
not really
and
the
the way it
same
makes
thing.
me feel. I feel so good when I get a new gadget. Like, ooh, this
Okay,
is lovely.
okay. So let me give you a number to call. I think we just missed the call just now. The number to call is 091 55 917 917 0800 Those are the numbers to call. Let me give it to you again. 0800 I think that's the line that is not having a moment right now. So we have a call coming. Hello, good evening. Thanks for calling. Welcome to Energytae Unscripted. Who am I speaking with? Where are you calling from? Hi, Madeline, my girl. How are you, darling? Thanks for calling as per usual. And you know how we do it now. Come into my DM on Instagram and let's do the usual. Okay, so what's your opinion on today's subject? I'm fantastic. I'm excited to be here. What's going on? What's your opinion on today's subject? Yeah, true.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yes, it feels good.
Okay. Okay. So material things against experiences, what do you think?
The two na collabo, na collabo.
What do you think, Madeline? I said, what do you think about material things versus experiencing things? Which one would you prefer? Experiencing things like going to new places, trying new food, traveling.
I said it's
I say you
collabo.
should choose. Okay,
Medley,
choose
just say
one.
na collabo. He's do
Choose
something.
one.
Say na collabo. Oh, medley,
Okay.
just say na collabo.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Okay. So there's something I want to say about this. So let me even get deeper into what my problem with this is. So here's my
Mm.
problem with this. In this part of the world, especially, most people don't want material things for the value that it gives to them. Most people want material things to show the next person that they are better than them. That
they
is
want to
my
shock people.
problem. So I don't have a problem if you like nice cars.
Yeah.
You have a passion for fast cars. You like the most beautiful hair. I mean, I love hair and I love shoes too, but I'm actually over it anyway. But my problem is that most people want to buy things. They say people it's not okay to spend money you don't have, to buy things you don't need, to impress people you don't know. Most people buy material things because they want to show that they are better than the next person. Imagine that in Nigeria there's a generator called I better pass my neighbor.
Yes.
Like how? Why are we like this? Which one is I better pass my
It
neighbor?
means say your neighbor not get light, but you get
But you
touch.
shall get something to on light when NEPA take light. Do you understand? Somebody just wants to buy the next big thing because he wants to show the next his colleague at work or his next door neighbor or his
But we
ex-girlfriend
are
or his
not on the same
ex-boyfriend.
level.
I mean, how do you
But it's good to buy something that you want to prepare your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend.
I know that's where they will see you. I'm sure that's where they will see you. Imagine that's where they will see you.
It's good that just buy
Get
the
away
thing.
from here. I mean, but seriously, I mean, why is your focus? I mean, if you are buying, like she just talked about buying cameras and gadgets. I mean, she's a videographer, so I can completely understand somebody saying, okay, they want to buy something because oh, this is their line of work and they're passionate about it, is great. But when you are buying a material thing because you want to show somebody, it busts my brain. No, I'm not joking. I mean, I'm not even saying you want to show somebody you look beautiful. You want to make somebody feel less than you.
Yeah, like
That's why you are buying a
we
new
are not on the
phone.
same level.
That's why you are buying a new phone.
No, that
I think there's something fundamentally wrong with that line of thinking.
you know there's this natural feeling of I will deal with you.
Why?
And they used to say success is the best revenge. You need to hear that one.
That
Now.
success is good.
Success is the
But
best
success is
revenge.
for yourself.
So that's
Success for yourself.
and,
Why am I buying iPhone 15 because my colleague just bought 14?
that one is competition.
What's my
That one is
point?
competition. Once you get to competition, me, I'm not inside again. I'm
No,
out
but,
of
but but
competition.
but this thing is actually
But
it's
it
actually
happened. Yeah, it
competition at the
happened.
end of the
Yeah.
day. You want to show this person that are better than them, so you buy something you really don't need or cannot afford. It's just like weddings. Hey, let's enter that one now. Weddings. I'll talk about weddings next week, but weddings. Somebody goes to a wedding and says, oh, this wedding, my wedding will be better than this. I don't understand. Is it your wedding or your marriage that you should be concerned about? Yes, NAR on Instagram says you need to show say I passed you. Yes, my wedding. I went to this person was like, leave that wedding. That wedding will be small compared to my own. That wedding will be small compared to my. I don't understand. That is why a lot of marriages collapse because they start their marriage on debts.
Yeah.
You are owing money to get married. You cannot go on honeymoon. Your wedding has already, your marriage has already started with stress.
There was one post I saw that he said the wife left the husband because he couldn't pay the loan they borrowed for the wedding.
That he
So-
did to please her. This thing, it busts my brain. How people are so focused on living their lives for other people. So once again, if you want to call, the number to call is 0800 1235 917, and it's a toll-free number. So 0800 1235 917. I mean, so for me, like I always tell people, I'm big on experiences. We have a call coming in. Hello, good evening. Yeah, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Your name is what, ma'am? Mrs. Oboli. Oh, Mrs. Oboli, thank you for calling. You haven't called before. Welcome, first time caller. Thanks for calling. What's your contribution this evening? Yeah. Okay. I'm telling you, to show their neighbor we are not mates. Yes, exactly. Myself happy. Yes.
Hmm.
Wow. It's not for somebody. I'm doing it for myself. I agree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't pressure
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
Thank you.
right.
Love
Thank
you too,
you.
Mrs.
Thank
Oboli. Thank
you.
you. Thanks for calling.
Thank
So, I
you.
mean, Mr. Oboli said my mind really because that's the truth. If it gets crazier by the day. I want to talk about weddings again. You are going for somebody's wedding. I don't want married. No, somebody has paid 500K already. Ashoebi is 200K. Makeup 40 to 50K. Shoes 50K. Sewing the Ashoebi
Mm,
150K. The next thing you know, you have spent 500K to attend a wedding that the probability of you wearing those clothes again
it's very
is
rare.
very low. Help me. How did we get here? Don't get me wrong. I've been semi guilty of these things. The only difference is that I will never do one under my power. If it's 5 years that you have and it's too expensive, I will find a sister like me who will share 2.5. We will share 2.5. I will do mixing and matching, and we
You
will
buy
make it
material, supplement
fine.
material.
We will join it, ma. No, we will join it, ma. No, because seriously, we will join it, ma. Because why am I spending 500,000 naira? I'm not giving the bride and groom 10 kobo.
Mm.
Then you will now want to see, you will now think you are spraying your 200 naira. Somebody's bringing bundle. Excuse you. Money and water. Shego Johnson will not be using them to
To
finish their
think.
bank account. Oh, there's problem. No, I'm serious. The thing about material things is that you don't know. Some people don't know where to drop the line. Draw the
No, they
line.
don't.
That's the truth.
They don't. The moment you start going out of your way, or the moment you start borrowing to meet up that other life that you want to meet, that you want to keep up, you're already on the wrong track.
I mean, I know I talked about fake life recently, and I know I talked about faking it till you make it. But I remember steadily saying that you need to do it within your budget.
Of course.
And if you're even doing it, you are doing it for upward progression. You are not doing it to pepper somebody. Because if I borrow a or I hire a Mercedes Benz to go to a high net worth meeting, there's a reason for it.
Yes.
Some people will not give you a contract if you go in a Corolla. Let's
Yes.
face it.
Yes.
So that was a strategic move. It wasn't
That's a
to
business move.
it was a
Yeah,
strategic
it's a
business move.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to impress the people there. I was trying to
No,
put
no.
myself
In
at
a
a certain position.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Because strategic positioning.
Because some people, when you go with that Corolla, they feel you can't
You can't even handle the kind of money
that
for
they
that
want
contract.
for that
Exactly.
contract. So once you go with something, oh, if you can come with this kind of car, it means he can handle. He has handled some of that. I have friends that when they are going for a business meeting like that, they go with
The best of their cars.
Because they'll tell you that, hey, if you don't go, he said after your meeting like this, they'll be looking at you from the window.
Yes, from the window to know the car you
the
came
kind
in,
of car that you came
to know
with.
if you deserve that contract.
Oh God.
I mean,
So that
so
is part of
it's so
that
one I
one is different.
understand.
That one is even different.
If I also want to dine in a certain place or fly business class because maybe I'm a business person
Yeah.
and I feel like, oh,
Yes.
I might be able to make some connections in the business lounge.
It's part of the business.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But if I'm
that
selling,
was the post that there was one post I saw. You know, Obukebana's birthday.
yeah,
And Dangote's birthday was almost the same day.
yeah,
And somebody said, you see this guy, he's doing this big elaborate party because his business is show off. He has to
he's in
do
entertainment.
This.
He sells alcohol.
You see Dangote now, he didn't do party already because his business is not show
He's
off.
not in entertainment.
So if you want to follow his lifestyle, your business is not showing off, you would love go and incur debt unnecessarily.
Exactly. Dangote's clients don't need all that flashiness.
Almost everybody in his birthday that is either a business partner, but they have already
They're in a circle of business and influence.
They do, and that's what they do, showbiz. If you want to follow that lifestyle now, you're just gonna put yourself in problem.
Serious problem. And I see this all the time. You know, because I tell people all the time that see, you need to look at where you are in life right now. If this and this and this is what you need to take you there, and it's morally okay, it's ethically okay, and it's not illegal, go for it. But if you feel like fake life that you want to live is not going to achieve anything for you. So I went to AMVCA the other day. Speaking of which, so I went to AMVCA the other day, and I went for the first event, and I got there late, so I really couldn't really take a lot of pictures on the red carpet. I just took a few. So we went and we changed for the after party. My girlfriend and I, we came back, and at the after party, we just noticed that there was this girl that came in her evening gown. We're wondering, auntie, go and change for after party now. She came with her evening gown, and she got a guy to be taking her pictures. So she was positioning that she came for AMVCA.
And it was
the after party. Now the after party was what we call Gbogbo Ero. There were a lot of free tickets to the after party, so almost everybody came to the after party. But of course, the awards itself, they were very selected tickets, so many people don't get tickets to the award. But what they do is they dress up, come for the after party, and take pictures. It's the same red carpet.
Yes, it's the same red
so
carpet
in that on that girl's Instagram page now, she's gonna position herself that she was at AMVCA.
And you cannot argue. Can you argue?
Can you argue? Did she not go?
She went. Was she there?
She was there.
The one that she went to doesn't concern you, but
she will not tell you that it's the after party that she got ticket to. All she knows is that she was on the red carpet and I'm like, is this what these girls are doing in Lagos?
I didn't
knew. I wasn't informed.
Very informed, sorry.
But like I said, that is her strategic positioning, that she's an influencer. I mean, she didn't hurt anybody.
She didn't lie.
She didn't even hurt anybody. Even if she lied, it's you that thought of the lie. All she said is that she was at AMVCA. She didn't differentiate.
But if you weren't there, can you differentiate where she was?
Thank you. She didn't differentiate between the event and the. Was she there? She was there.
She was there.
But for some other person now, this is why girls are prostituting. Let's not lie. And this is why boys are doing Yahoo. Let's call it what it is. It's the material things and the fake life that they want to live. And that's where I draw the line. If you need to be immoral, unethical, and whatever other words they are, illegal, do illegal things to make the material life, especially illegal things. So prostitution might be, or let's say they say runs. Let's say runs, because they have different names for it now. Runs might be immoral, but not illegal. But Yahoo is illegal. Let's call it what it is. Yahoo is illegal. So if you need to be illegal, I'm not even going to go into morality and ethicality because I'm not your God. I didn't die for you. I'm not even going to judge you. But if you need to be immoral, that's for you. Honest guys for you. But if you need to be illegal, when they come for you, don't complain. No, it's just like parents that their kids buy cars. Your son is in 300 level in school, and he brought you a car of 5 million, and I'm like, what's going on here? And the father will pray for that car. Your son is not a tech bro. Your son is not doing crypto. And your son is buying you a car and you are praying for it and praying for him. Mommy and daddy, what's going on here? Your daughter just got her first job in Lagos. I used to be a banker. I cannot tell you. Oh no, I shouldn't say this now. I'll not say this. I'm not even. Let me not talk about it first. I'm gonna just meet a stereotype. Let me not talk about bankers. Let me just leave that one. But I'm just saying that there are a lot of girls in Lagos that are living certain lives that if their parents come from the village to Lagos, they will faint because that girl is wearing 500K here, and her parents are struggling to feed, and she's spending all her money on material things
And they are
to
doing
fit
it
in with a
for
certain
money.
class. No. So if she's doing it and she's getting the money back and sending it to her parents, it will not pay me so much.
No, they are doing. No, the slogan is they are doing it for mommy now.
They say they're doing it for their parents,
That's
but
what
it's a lie. They are doing it to buy iPhone 15. I've seen.
They will say they are doing it for
Oh
mommy, and
gosh.
the first one that will pick money will go and say no to.
I have seen people that work in places that their salaries are 100K a month and they're using iPhone 13. Even
That
if they bought it
they
fairly
save
used.
us, but they can save up money.
How many
The
months?
salary of they
How
can
many
save.
months,
They
man?
can save up.
After transportation and feeding, how many months do you want to save that
They can
salary?
save up, sha. Or they can have side also.
They remind me, right? Amacho is clearly looking for my trouble. I'll soon ban her from the studio because she's clearly looking for my trouble.
I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate.
I'm not judging people. Like I said, I'm not Jesus. I didn't die for anybody. So my job here is not to judge you. What I'm saying is that these material things that you want to kill yourself on top, they are gonna fade away. They are gonna rot away.
Yeah.
They are gonna die.
Yeah.
But at the end of your life, I promise you, the things that you will take with you to your old age are the things you experience. Which brings me to the other part of it. Those of you workaholics who are working like donkeys and saving money for your children and your children's children, I just want you to know that
next of things
or next of kin and beneficiary, they don't have chill. You see, if you pass on now without enjoying your life, and I'm not saying buying iPhone,
one sitting,
without experiencing life, they are gonna pop champagne
one sitting
in the club,
all your life savings,
and they are gonna blow your money. That money that you thought you were saving for the future, that you refuse to go out and eat in a nice restaurant, or you refuse to travel to at least Benin or Ghana, so you say you have stamped your passport. They are gonna blow that thing in a club in Lagos in one night. I promise you. Next of kin / beneficiary, they ain't got no chill. So my point is that while you're working hard and hustling is good. Can you please
Take
try and
some relief.
experience life? Even if it's to go to the beach and eat fish and chips. Even if it is to go to cinema and watch film. If you don't like film, okay. Even if it's to go and do sip and paint. Just live your life and stop using all your money to buy things that will fade away. Like I said, I love the fine things of life. And if you know me, you know that. But please, when last did you experience life? When last did you live? I said it to my fellow former bankers and my fellow current bankers. You people are the worst. You leave the house at 5:15. This used to be me. 5:15. You get home at 10 o'clock. Saturday and Sunday, you're sleeping. Even if it's once a month. Hello, sir. Hello, ma. Take yourself out. Wear a nice clothes. The clothes don't have to be brand new. You can even be thrift. That's your business. Take yourself out. Wear a nice clothes. Go into a restaurant. Eat good food. Now, I'm not talking about those overpriced restaurants. I won't name them because those people are full of it. Go to a nice restaurant, even if it is African restaurant you want to go to. Go to a nice restaurant and eat good food. You know, good food, the one you cannot cook by yourself at home. Eat good food. Go to a nice lounge. Listen to good music. If you don't like that type, no problem. Go and do sip and paint. Or go to, there's one upside down house in Lekki, or go to Nikkei Art Gallery. Can you please experience life while you are young? Because you cannot start at 60. And this is a wrap. Thank you for listening to us and have a great weekend. Good night.
Good night.
Bye. If I don't-
Mrs. Oboli later sent message.
Oh,
Sent
okay.
another message.
Okay.
But send my stuff.
I know, it's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one went fast. I didn't even know it was 8 o'clock.
Yes, I hope enjoyed
I didn't know it was 8 o'clock.
I enjoyed the topic.
Next week we'll talk about weddings and the madness going on in this continent.